Guys, welcome back to another banging episode of Spit or Swallow with your favorite host, Hausa Chocolate. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, subscriptions,
Subscription.
subscriptions. What do I even say in that part? Anyway, thank you for clicking that button, Sha. Thank you. Today is a special day as per usual, and I'm really excited because I have two amazing guests in the studio. I have with me Play Smith
Hello.
and Wade. Woo!
Yay.
They are a wonderful married couple in an open marriage. And I mean, 99.7% of Lagosians are in open marriages. Just that some people don't know. But you know how I always talk about honesty and openness, and how, in this podcast I believe in alternative love and relationship styles. And I'm very happy to see people actually practicing it. There are quite a number of people, but obviously it's not everyone who would want to come on the podcast. So, today is about getting their own lived experience, and yeah, we just want to get into it. But before we do, spit or swallow, Smith.
Swallow.
Swallow. Buddy, spit or swallow?
So,
Swallow. Match made in swallowing heaven. Okay, so who's going to take it away? How did you guys meet? How long have you been married? How long have you been together? And how did you get into
Okay. Um, Straight into it.
straight into
Okay,
it?
we met in a club. We met in, yeah. Contrary to popular belief, you can find love in a club.
Well, you can, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, so I used to DJ at the club then, and she used to, what did she used to do? PR slash every other thing that needed to be done.
Hmm.
Yeah, so from DJing, I met her. And
And then what? And then you moved to how?
I
Or
played.
who moves to
Move to who?
What I did was I was playing for her, and only she knew that I was playing for her.
Mm.
When I was DJing, I was playing certain songs. She knew I was talking to her.
Mm. Look
Yeah.
at Riz. DJ musical Riz. Okay.
No, but really, it was weird because I used to ask my sister, "Do you understand what this guy is doing?" And she's like, "No, he's just playing." I'm like, "Okay,
Mhm.
nice one."
Interesting. And then you fell eventually.
I already failed
Oh wow.
before he even spoke to me.
It
Oh
was
wow. That's
it
so
was
cute.
almost instant.
Really.
We just needed to break the ice of okay, hi, hello. Okay. After that, it just went.
Wow. So how long were you together before you decided to get married? And how did you decide to get married?
Hmm. I'll let you have this one.
Okay, so I think we're together for about a year and a half. And one morning, I'm just like, "This guy, marry me. Like, what's up? Marry me." Now I feel like getting married. And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, we'll get married."
And that was it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Like I already knew she already ticked all the boxes. So I was like, okay, just a matter of time.
So that was a when you know type situation.
Yeah. I think I just wanted like the official thing, but
You already knew.
Yeah,
it.
I was already married.
That's so cute. So how did you guys get into being in an open relationship? Were you guys always open? How did the discussion start? Who knew that the other person wasn't trying to be like sexually exclusive? Or what even is your own open relationship style? Let's start from there, because you know how people have different dynamics and stuff.
yeah.
So do you
Okay.
guys have like a secret third, or is it a very do what you want but don't tell me, or I must know? You know.
Well, first we open part of our relationship started from the beginning.
Mm.
Hey, look, I can't be with one person. Me too. Okay.
Oh wow.
Like before we even like, okay,
Got
what's your
together at
name?
all.
Look, I cannot be one person. Oh, me too. Oh, thank you. Then
Wow. Oh, one is
and
called manifesting. You're really just like,
No, but really,
it was
yeah,
just like that.
that's actually
But
so
in the
cute.
beginning, yeah, open for me was just do you. I
Hmm.
want to know.
You want to know?
Yeah, do you tell me the gist? Yeah, fine. But open for her is deeper.
Mm.
That's what I'm learning now.
Yeah.
That open is not just okay, you can go and see someone else. It's the open, like you have to be open about the whole thing. There's
Mm.
this girl you're talking to, you say hi to her, what was her reaction? blah blah blah.
You
So
want to know every single detail.
every single
Yeah.
thing. So that way she's sure you're not falling in love with someone else.
Okay, so you guys are just physically open, but emotional is a no-no.
Absolutely not.
Not
Hmm.
not
Emotional
no.
is a lot for
Relax,
me.
relax. I understand. Emotional is a lot for her, but for me, really, yeah, because no one. I like to take pride in this thing. No one understands Iran more than me.
Mm.
Like if you feel the need to do something stupid,
Mhm.
but it makes you happy,
Yeah.
do you?
Yeah.
If you want to fall in love with someone else, do you? But when I call, you answer.
Mm.
That's fine with me.
So yeah, as long as you're coming back home to
You
me,
get
type of guy.
me.
Exactly. I'm only jealous when she's going.
Mm.
I'm on my way back. We're good.
I see. So what do you do in the space between like when she's away? And wait, do you do like sleepovers with your other lovers?
It depends.
Okay, so it's not like we have other
Other
lovers.
Yeah.
Nobody has time to have another lover.
Mhm.
It's just physical, basically.
Yeah.
just
No, I mean, so
sexual.
that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah, so it's just.
so do you like go and sleep over with
Yeah,
your sex
if you want to, why
If you
not?
want to travel, that's okay.
Go
but-
ahead.
Travel?
Yeah.
strong?
Really, do whatever you want to do.
I love it. I love it. So what do you do in the space when they're away and you know that, something is like going on?
Say that's a do you type thing. Whatever you want to do.
Do.
Yeah.
Like, really.
Whatever you want
If
to
you
do.
want to keep messaging,
Fine.
message. If I don't want to reply, I'm not
You're
going to
not
reply.
going to reply.
So just do what you want, and I'll do what I want.
Exactly.
So have you guys ever fought because of like
I'm sorry.
because of a miscommunication gap or
Steady.
somebody slightly being jealous even though they're forming they don't
Steady.
care?
It's like
It's
see,
every
it's like a
time.
normal relationship. People always fight.
Mhm.
Today you don't explain correctly. See, I don't think this thing should be.
I'm
normal.
telling you, do you want to close
Yeah.
it now? Because I'm done with explaining.
Last, you people know yourselves. You always do you.
I'm telling you.
So that's important for me. Do you?
Wow, that's actually really nice. And so what would you say has been the easiest part of, just like your entire relationship?
For me, I think it's being able to say things exactly the way I see them and not getting judged for it.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah, same here. Same here. And then sometimes you want to say something and you're like,
What's gonna think?
what scar would this leave behind? I just want to get it off my chest, but will you see me differently? We don't have any of that trouble because
Really?
because I know that when I'm telling you this thing, that is what it is. What you want to make out of it, deal with it, but this is what it is.
Wow. So how open is your open? Would you say do you guys have like each other's passwords or you do?
Everything.
Do you know that the whole time we've been chatting, she was saying everything?
Everything is everywhere.
Like, I told you that.
Funny enough, yeah, I might not go there and read.
Yeah.
I might just be bored one day and I'm like, ugh,
Let me see
what's been happening? I
what's
finish it and I'm like, this guy, you did not tell me this part. I told you. No, you didn't. I told you. Okay, whatever. Close chapter, move on.
Yeah, and my own is like, okay, if I not tell you, I forgot. Here's the proof. It's there. Check it. So
Who would you say is the more jealous one of the lot? You.
Yeah.
What's the craziest reaction you've had to any of the scenarios or situations?
Yeah.
no, she asked you the
No, you
question. No,
can't.
she asked you. She asked you what's the craziest reaction. Just one, anyone.
Anyone?
They're
How
all-
many are they?
No, I love it. They're all
I said I love it. Oh wow. Oh my god.
Okay, so when I was pregnant with our last child,
Oh, you guys have kids.
he had
Yeah.
2 boys.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Oh, that's so cute.
So he told me he was going to see his ex, and I'm like, yeah, you can go, blah, blah, blah. At the back of my mind, I'm like, I've not seen this guy in 2 months. I'm sure this guy is going to sleep with this baby and he's not telling me.
Epic.
I left him. I didn't ask anything. So I was with my mom. And he came to my mom's. And then I think I just had Manzi here when he came.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just had my baby. And then he came. That night we were about to have sex. And then usually we don't use condoms
That was the
because
first.
I hate it.
It went weird first.
And the first
Use
thing I'm
condom,
like,
okay.
first he
no
put on a
problem.
condom. He's like, okay.
Okay. Okay.
And then he put on the condom and we're going and we're going. I'm like, did you sleep with this babe?
Now.
Right in the
Now.
middle.
And then she goes, don't stop.
Wow.
Fuck. They're like, okay, but as
I was
crazy
like,
as it is, was in that moment
yeah.
I knew that this is the only way she would believe me. Oh yeah, I did not.
Mid stroke.
I'm telling you, and I'm like,
For
okay, you
real,
do
man.
not. Okay, you can take off the condom.
Still
Yeah.
finished.
Yes.
Oh, that's cute. I mean, fair enough on because I was gonna say seeing his ex, like I can see why there would be jealousy there because obviously you're not trying to have him involved in anybody that there's any
Exactly.
emotional connection with.
Attachment.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But have you spoken to anyone that you felt like you've liked or you've had any emotional feelings for?
Since her,
Yeah.
yeah.
And how did you what did you do in those situations?
Um, most feelings I have for other girls now are just sexual. Yeah, I might like you to a certain extent, maybe something about you, but it's mainly sexual. We can be friends. So when that happened, okay, there was this one, that one.
Right?
That's
So
one. Wow, that's
yeah,
wow.
because
Mm-hmm.
it took a while. No, I won't just come and tell you that okay, I'm openly married. Will you have sex with me? No,
Yeah.
I'll toast you.
Fair.
We'll talk. So in that talking process, the girl knew what's up, but I think she was a bit too into it, and women people see your things. So yeah, that was a bit tricky. I had to. At the end of the day, if it's too much, you just stop because you don't want to disrespect the missus. So
Okay. Makes sense. But you haven't have you liked him
No.
it's
before? No,
impossible.
I don't really care for people emotionally. So
you don't really but do you care for him emotionally?
that's the annoying thing.
That's why we're married. Like I
Like,
won.
No, I mean, he said I won.
it's sometimes really frustrating.
Fair enough. I mean, I feel like that can be very intense. You having
Yeah.
like strong feelings for
Mm-hmm.
one person and all.
Hmm.
Okay, that's cool. So let's move to like your sex life in general. How would you say you guys' sex life is?
Fun.
I tell you.
Fun.
Yeah.
It looks like you're having
Great fun.
flashbacks. Really great fun.
I tell you.
Yeah, it's more
like
fun.
from the first
It's more
day, I'm
fun.
like, ooh,
See,
okay.
it's more fun when it's just us, to be honest.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you
But
guys
yeah.
do you guys bring extras into
Oh,
your?
of course.
Yeah.
Look at them. They're just like, what do you mean?
mean- I mean,
Yeah, but not well. I mean, just a handful of
just
times.
because it's been boring.
You get
Because like they're really more into him. So it's
Mm.
like, you know what, bye. I can do that all by myself.
yeah, we've not found someone that is more into her.
Mm.
Or like
So-
has a
Would
balance.
you allow a guy to? Would he? How would you feel about that?
Oh,
Like an
It
MMF?
wouldn't just be involved.
Yeah,
No, that's the
that's-
No. I
thing.
mean a threesome, like an MMF. So you, another guy, and her.
Well, it'd be boring for the other guy
Yeah.
because I'll be out of it. But so she doesn't like it.
Hmm.
But if we're gonna have like a proper threesome, yeah,
Yes,
Two
going to
girls.
definitely. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely one.
Okay, that's cool. How long did it take from when you met for you guys to jump in bed with each other?
I told you.
The
Okay,
reactions are cute.
okay, let's say we broke the ice of hello, hi, we're talking. I don't like this. I don't like that. After that, it's when are you free? Tomorrow, next tomorrow. She was supposed to come the next day. Period came. Oh fuck, shit. 3 days later, she came, and
And the rest is history.
the rest is marriage.
I like that. I like that. And like, do your families know you're open?
No,
No, they don't.
no, okay.
No, our siblings.
Just our
know.
parents don't know. Every other person know. Our friends
Tell
know.
your
Family.
African parents and then
Yeah,
open marriage.
Yeah, so I
Mhm.
was gonna say, how do you guys actually navigate like telling people in this society that you're in an
Oh,
open?
no, we are
Oh,
we really,
we really
don't
don't
give.
care.
Are we allowed to curse?
Yeah, yeah,
We really don't give a fuck.
yeah.
I think we just respect our parents enough
Yeah.
not to stress all that
In their
with them,
face.
But every other person.
they don't really care.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Sorry, I just keep getting distracted by my phone.
Birthday
So
girl.
sorry.
Birthday
I
girl.
know. I know. So yeah. So you said your parents don't know.
Mm.
They don't know. Okay. but your siblings know.
Of
And
course.
yeah.
Yeah.
How do you so for me, I think I said it on another episode where I was with I think it was Nengas. When men tell me they're in open relationship or marriage, my instinct is never to believe them first. I'm just like,
You will explain
Yeah,
that's
tire.
he
how
You
you
gets
go
will
a lot.
explain.
explain tire.
Like he gets a lot of
I'm
that.
like, I beg you, tell your wife to come and toast me
Let me
first.
let me
Then I'll believe.
But the
Then I
thing
will
is,
believe.
then they will
they
disappear.
will now go and say,
Mm.
hi, God. Say, to be honest, man, I was really excited about coming on this show because I'm like, finally, people can see now that she's here. I'm open. I'm open in my head.
Date me.
I mean, fair. I mean, his wife has given you guys permission, but don't fall in love.
How come
I
I
love
fall in
you.
No,
love?
but
Don't
There's
come
no
along.
no love
well,
here. No
Well,
love here.
Go
You're wasting
ahead,
your
but
time. You
you'll
can
be
fall in
left
love.
alone.
But the love is for what you want for yourself,
fair
not
enough.
what I can give you.
He's not gonna give you that love.
No.
Wow, I feel like some babes would be like challenge accepted.
They
I want
Yeah,
to
are
yes.
like
Actually, I need some girls to get in there and
please.
and try.
Please.
challenge accepted now. Yeah, now.
Let's get
Wow,
Come
it.
and
wow.
try.
It's like come and see for yourself. But that's actually great. I think I actually wish that more people would be, more open with
Yeah,
just being,
Yeah,
it's
but
easier because we're open. We just talk about it.
yeah,
Yeah, it's not for
for me, I
everybody.
think um most people refuse to admit the fact that they are not monogamous.
monogamous.
So there's the shame or the stigma, but
We don't care about all of
you are
that.
really not monogamous.
Like I wasn't
So,
always open. I wasn't always okay. You can do whatever. But as I grew older, for example, when someone cheat on me, I'm like, I'm not really mad about this. Or maybe because you should not cheat, but I don't care.
Yeah, because that's what I was gonna ask next. How did you discover that you were comfortable being in open relationships? Was it, through you being with people and cheating on them
mm,
first? Or, like you said, people cheated on you, you're just like, actually, I don't give a fuck about
I don't
like
care. I
thing and stuff.
just
So what was your journey like, Wade?
I've
Let's start
always
from you.
been open.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why I never really had a relationship because nobody really understood or could deal with it. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, we can get together once in a while, but nothing serious. Until him. So like every other guy that I'd been with, when they meet him, they're like, okay, yeah, now I understand what she was saying. Because I really, really tried to get a partner that would be open.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, I told you I was looking for a sister wife, but
Yeah.
nobody really understood it. Everybody's like,
we still are, by the
we
way.
can do
We're still
that.
looking for sister wife.
But I think I helped him understand more about it.
About being open.
Yeah.
Okay. And would you say that it's been, I mean, obviously now, obviously it has worked out because you're in this like relationship and you're happy.
Yeah.
But would you say it was like really difficult before? Did you ever like experience any heartbreak because you like people and then they didn't want to be with you because you were open? Or yeah.
Yeah. But it wasn't like heartbreak. I was just disappointed because I'm like, I expected more or I expected you to understand. But
Did you
I
ever
think
lie
I
to
was,
anyone? Was there
no,
any time where you ever
no,
lied
I
to
never lied to anyone. But I had someone that lied to me for the longest
that he was open as well?
with me, but he wasn't like that. Really, like threw me off and put me on the edge. I didn't think like any other person would really get it because I'm telling you, yeah, I'm going to see this guy, and you're like, okay, but then you're going out on a whole last date and you can't tell me. Doesn't make
Oh,
sense.
so he lied that he was closed.
No,
but
he lied that he was being open with me,
Mm-hmm.
but he was seeing other people and not telling me.
Oh, so when I meant open as far open in the relationship sense, but you meant
Yeah.
open as far he said he was being honest, but he was actually like
we were in an
cheating
open
relationship,
relationship,
but
but he was cheating
yeah.
in an open relationship.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah. I think for some people they actually like the thrill of the 007 and like hiding and
Yeah, legit.
pretending.
Like,
So the thing is, because you can give people that slit up, you can tell me, you
Yeah.
can tell me, but they still won't tell you. Half of it, I think, is also like confronting that discomfort, because it's not so easy to go against the grain. You can be like, yeah, I'm cool, but to actually sit down and be like, oh yes, by the way, I slept with this
Yeah.
person, I did this and did that. But also, like, everybody has, like, I always talk about designing your sex life and your relationship. Everybody has the
Exactly.
way they design theirs. Some are like primary. I always say my own happiest setting, if I'm not going to do like a monogamous thing, would be like, primary partner vibes. Then I would
Yeah.
have like my secondaries and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, yeah, but I'm not trying to. But some people want partners that are all, oh yeah, sister wise, da 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 da.
Yeah.
So me, I don't want to mix, like, you don't have any business
Business
with,
with me. Yeah.
my other person. When
Okay.
it's us,
It's
me and
us.
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
When
I
I'm with
get
that
that.
person, it's cool. But some people want to. So there's something called kitchen table polyamory, where it's like all the, yeah,
Everybody.
exactly, everybody,
Mm-hmm.
garden parties more, everybody's
But
like,
it's
exactly,
apart.
it's apart
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. So I don't care for all my partners being together and
Together.
talking. It's not your business. Everybody focus. When is your time on the timetable?
Yeah,
Do what
I
you want
get
to
that. I
do
get that.
Yeah.
and
I
stuff.
get
But
that.
some people are open, but obviously, like, people think that being open doesn't come with jealousy or
The-
being anxious and stuff. So for some people, taking control of the situation or being comfortable means they need every single detail. So it's
yeah.
like, I know where you are,
Yeah,
I know the
yeah,
babe,
Exactly.
yeah,
I
I
know
know
what
when
you
you're
guys
leaving.
did,
I know
I know you're coming back.
exactly.
So it gives them that peace, like, yes, okay, I can handle this. And so for some, it's
Yeah.
like, please, I don't
Don't
want
tell
the
me
image
anything.
of,
Yeah.
that person. And the thing is, I never thought I would be that kind of person that would care about the image of somebody being with somebody else, until,
Mm-hmm.
like, there was someone who made me, like, really, really jealous. And I was very surprised at, like, my capacity to be, you know,
That
yeah,
jealous.
jiggy. But
Mm-hmm.
the thing is, I noticed, obviously, it came with, like, intense feelings and stuff. And that's why I keep saying that. For
Exactly.
me, I think that on an emotional level, in terms of love, I'm not somebody who, like, if I love somebody, like, intensely, I'm not trying to be loving like one, two, three people.
No,
I'm more,
exactly.
yeah, it's like, okay,
You can only,
you
I
do
feel like
get.
it's only you can love one person the right way, because loving someone is a lot.
It is.
It's
It
a
is.
lot.
It is. I mean, the thing is, you can't actually love multiple people. Like, I've always known that. Like, I have the capacity to juggle multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
I remember even when I was young, I say, "Oh, the list. Oh, this nigga is moving up. This nigga is moving down." All of that stuff. And
Wow.
now, obviously, we're older, so it's rotation. But like, but before, it was just, who did I like more? Okay, who could
Exactly.
I date? This one and that one. And, like, I'm happiest when I'm, like, in the streets and I'm not too tight. Because the thing is, monogamy can be really intense, because
Oh my
now
God.
you
And
now have
boring.
to be everything for that person. They have to fulfill, like, a lot of
I think that's the
needs.
mistake a lot
That's
of
the
people
mistake.
make. You
Can't,
try
one
to be
person cannot be
everything
your
for one
everything.
person.
It's not possible.
I mean,
Ah.
your mom is not everything to you.
Yeah, like, and I think that the thing is, it's easier said than done, in terms of, like, not expecting one person to feel all of that. Sometimes I
Mm-hmm.
always say, I jokingly
Yes.
tell women, like, share most of your needs across a
It,
spectrum of niggas,
exactly.
Yeah.
and you'll be happier. But obviously, I think that there's also a companionship that you might need, like, a main person for. Some
Mm-hmm.
people can do 50-50 equality of, okay,
This person
Monday,
is
Tuesday,
this.
Wednesday, Thursday, yeah, that's very. I don't have that kind of
I
energy at
mean,
all. Do you get? I
No.
feel like there's just certain kinds of connections that, like, I like my love with sprinkles of toxicity. Like,
Oh.
I want to feel like if we separate, we will die.
Yeah,
Do you get?
you want, as in, is that, if it's not like that,
I
what
mean,
are you really
Exactly.
doing?
If it's not like that, please, let's just be
What are you
fucking
really
and just keep
doing?
it casual. Keep it
and keep
casual.
it
Like,
moving.
exactly. I think that, that toxicity, please, you guys, I always say, don't join me in my quest of
Yeah,
madness.
don't
But, like,
join people, but
if it's not on that level of, I feel like that's the only way someone can tie me with monogamy. Like, when I feel like,
oh my God.
if we're fighting, I cannot sleep, my heart is beating,
See,
that kind
we're
of stuff.
fighting. I'm packing
Like-
my bags, and I'm like, I'm going back to my mom.
Sometimes I feel like it's
do.
okay to just feel like, if I do something to this girl, she'll kill me. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God, she must really love me.
I'm dead. Men
No,
actually,
but
I've
really.
noticed that men actually, like, they say, oh, girls are crazy, like crazy bitches. That's what you guys like, which is, it's not always a good thing. Some people
Yeah,
choose
not.
the calm love, and I mean, I hail them, but I feel like you are more likely to cheat on that calm love.
Yeah,
You are
'cause
not.
how-
You are not more like you
How
are
well do
going
you
to
know?
cheat on that calm
I
love.
don't want to speak in absolute, Sha. Let's not be
You
like
are-
we're promoting toxicity.
From experience.
I'm not
But
promoting
me,
it,
I'm
but
trying to say,
fact.
From
me,
experience.
I know from myself, I kind of person I am. If it's like calm, and I may not necessarily cheat on you, because I have never, like, cheated on somebody where we had the rules. Like, I'm someone who I
Yeah.
feel like I'm honest,
Mm-hmm.
but I will be more inclined to, someone can steal me from you if I feel that
I mean-
electric love from
I
your
mean,
calm. Do you
She will
understand?
move.
Exactly. I can just but when it's like, I feel like that tunnel vision type obsessive, and then it's now mad when the sex with that person is 100/100. Where am I going to?
I mean,
what is
I say I didn't wear my ring today. I was about to say, I mean,
where literally where am I
Nowhere.
actually going to?
Really.
But obviously with relationships as well, even in an open setting, honesty and like just having your own personal values of like integrity and stuff, because some people lie like they drink water, they don't even like, if you like tell them it's
Legit.
open or is this, there's no consequence, they will still lie, they will still cheat, they
Some
will
people like the
still
thrill. Yeah.
they do
I
like
remember this girl I was talking to. I did not tell her about being married,
Mhm.
and then she knew, but she
Mhm.
just kept it quiet because she liked it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was remember, I was like, look at this one. I was like, we'll just play along. Sure.
I mean, fair
Okay.
enough. Sha. But no, but I mean, it's also that thing of how a lot of men say that once women see that they're married, then they start coming on to them
Oh,
and
It's
stuff.
not happening to
Or
me.
no, maybe because you're not moving like a married
You get
man.
me?
How should married
Exactly.
men be moving?
Married men.
But you're not moving like a married man. Now.
How should we be moving?
I don't know. Maybe wear agbada and stuff.
Placement.
But do you have a wedding ring? Do you wear a wedding ring?
I have rings. Put some fingers
Exactly.
anyway.
You're not moving like
Can you even find your wedding ring?
wow.
It's
Is
the way you kept your own.
I'm dead. Now you guys are actually a match made in I don't even know where, but
In
yeah.
toxic heaven.
You said a match made in toxic heaven, though. But yeah, that's great. And how do you navigate this with your kids as well? I just need to
Yeah,
share kids, like,
they don't know anything
They're
yet.
quite
I
little.
mean, yeah, fair enough.
So
And over time, I feel
So,
like
but what happens when you need to? Okay, well, now that you have them, has that interrupted like your own sex life?
for me,
Being like a mom,
yeah.
yes, me
Because
too.
like right now I'm
yeah,
breastfeeding.
nursing. Okay,
Me, I'm just.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's not really.
There's a lot
It's not
going
really
on, so I'm
about
not into it.
sex
Yeah.
in it.
yeah.
No,
It's just the thrill of the talk, the chase. For me, that is boring.
we
'cause
don't,
I don't know. I'm
we
talking to
don't. It doesn't
someone.
always
Now.
have to end up in sex. Let's
So
talk.
you just like navigating like other relationships and stuff. But would you say you're someone who prefers to get to know people before you sleep with them,
Mhm.
or you're not like, oh, I'm just you're sexy, attractive, I want to jump on you.
Nah, I
Something.
can't.
But what's
That's, strip clubs don't work for me. So.
really?
I mean,
Interesting.
anyhow it goes.
Anyhow, it goes. Wow.
I mean, I could see you in the club, and I'm like, okay, yeah. And then one night, and we're done. I don't remember you. I can't remember your face. I don't know your
Remember your
name.
face.
I don't know
It's
anything.
probably because of the different like sex styles
Yeah,
matter. So
I don't know your face. I
for
don't remember
me,
your name.
this one,
There's some people that we are still very good friends after.
So, what's your preferred like? If you say you had like a sexual profile to describe like your preferences, kind of sex you like, even your spec. Describe your spec.
Yeah, man,
you-
this is my
I
spec.
know.
I was just thinking, like, look at what she's doing now. She just.
But I mean, but yeah, I like a little BDSM, you know, a little love making, a little detachment here and there. So sometimes I just want to be intense, and sometimes I just want you to hit me till like we're done. So yeah,
Okay.
however it goes.
That makes sense. And Smith, you,
Me?
yeah.
I like experiencing new things.
She's really smiling.
Yeah, so personally, naturally, I would not move to do anything. But if I'm with someone that knows what she's doing and then she's just like, let's do this, let's do that, I'm like, okay. I will do it very well. Even I don't know why, but okay, you're that type, okay. Like, I won't just be the one to tell you,
Yeah,
hang here or
not
something like that.
shit.
I like it when
She directs and she leads.
and anything you
stuff.
direct me to, just don't kill me. Let's go.
Okay, so would you say like you're more submissive? Are you someone who is like, oh, I get pleasure from pleasuring other people, or
I won't agree to use submissive, yeah, but yeah, I get pleasure from pleasuring other people, all of that, but that's submissive part, because after a while it will change.
so yeah, okay, so you're more of a switch. So it's like,
Yeah.
tell me what to do, and then I'll also tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Okay,
Experienced.
You get me?
I don't know, I'm innocent.
Yeah,
But
right.
yeah, you're right. But yeah, no, I mean that's actually great. That's fantastic. I mean, it's nice to see. Have you guys converted anybody into like opening, like your friends? How do your
All
friends,
my friends think I'm crazy.
Wow.
To be honest.
Yeah, most of my friends think I'm crazy. Now let's do that kind of thing.
I'm
No, but
dead.
really,
But it's so
really,
funny because a lot of them will be cheating.
they are
A lot of
cheating.
them are cheating. All my friends.
Oh
Yes.
wow, look at that.
A lot of them are
No,
cheating.
but really, somebody once told
It's
him,
annoying
"Oh,
for me.
you're very lucky. Your wife lets you do this.
She
Even if
doesn't
my
let
wife
me do
lets me,
anything.
I will still go behind the corner." I'm
And then there's one that annoys
Exactly.
me. I don't feel like my wife does this kind of thing. But they do them.
Exactly. No,
Why?
there's so many people who will not. They will even happily be open, and then they be like, someone actually once said, "Eh, will you allow me to do what I want, but you cannot do what you want?"
I
And
mean,
I was like,
is it crack?
you
What's that?
exactly like
What's
you
that?
already know
In
the
what
answer
world?
before you ask
In
me
what
that kind of
world?
nonsense question, because are you joking? So it's me that is now the
Ooh,
codes
you
egg
And,
that
get
will just
me?
sit down there, and then you now be having a
and it's
cool
very
time.
selfish to do it and feel like the other person cannot do it, should not
Yeah,
do it.
like
If the person does it, it's a taboo, God forbid.
you understand.
No, stop
And
it.
I feel like for men it's even worse because men are really like so graphic with imagining what their
Oh my
partners are
god!
doing. So did you suck his dick? Did you? It's like
It,
just focus on yourself,
Let me
bro.
tell you something my friend told me one time. Smith coming, they're jealous. Like, so person could just spend your wife like that. No.
That's what they're always imagining. Just like, her ass was this, so somebody bent her over. She did this. There's literally this running joke on the internet about how like if your girl should cheat on you, it's better if she did not suck the guy's dick, because if she bent down to suck a nigga's dick, then you can never forgive her. You can never
I'm
take her back
why?
and stuff. But it's because apparently it's some deep shit. But it
Boy,
just shows how like men will do anything. They'll
Yeah,
fuck babes raw.
they
They'll
will,
chow
I'm telling
everything. They'll
you,
do it all. But you just mistakenly fall on a dick like this.
like
All
folks,
hell will
if
break
you
smell
derive
loose.
it.
if you derive if you derive pleasure from doing all of that to a girl, so what makes you think your wife doesn't?
Yeah, but I think it's, I mean, it still boils down to like patriarchy and what we're fighting for, and just that like liberation, or even just the equality in terms of allowing people who have the same sexual rights. Up till now, men and women are joined. Like I'm sure even when God help us, to be honest, my listeners are not, they don't really go crazy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like him talking now, I feel like there'll be more women rushing there and being
Oh yeah,
attracted
of
to
course.
that, and people might even judge you. So it's a lie. Some people even say it's a lie. She's probably
Probably,
sad
Sorry,
inside. She's
sorry.
pretending and
Women
all of that
rushing
stuff.
where here?
Yes,
yeah, yeah,
no.
we.
Anyway,
Yeah,
she'll be there. She'll be there monitoring all of
I've
that
had a
stuff,
lot of
so
people
it's fine.
say, nah,
She's
she's just
pretending.
pretending.
She's crying in
But
a
then
pillow
my
at night.
friends know me. My
Yeah.
friends know.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we know, and it's so funny how sometimes we always say, "Oh, men cheat, men cheat." Women to be cheating, women be cheating like crazy. Like women be cheating, but so it's
A
like
lot.
a
A
lot of people are
lot.
just not ready to want. And I think it's not even just about societal like norms or all
Yeah.
of that. It's
I,
also
Your
people.
personal
Yeah, some people
image
don't.
of yourself.
Exactly. Some people don't want to accept. They feel like, okay, I'm sinning. You know, religion and
I'm
stuff.
telling
They've
you,
already forced
some
monogamy,
people are
monogamy, monogamy.
really
Mhm.
and
like
there's
they're really influenced by what the other person thinks.
exactly,
Mm.
and then there's this one of my friend told me, you get money now why?
What does that
No,
even mean?
I don't understand. Like, I
So
don't
you
know.
have money to carry bitches or
No,
what?
like
when we met, we were both broke. So
Mm.
where's the money part inside? I don't see it.
it's
But
crazy.
although I also think that even monogamous men, the more money they have, the
The more
more babes they
bitches,
go
yeah,
after and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
definitely.
yeah, the more money I have, or money I can fly Russian babes. I must taste this
Now
one,
I
and I must
can
taste
go
that
to
one.
Maldives and she wouldn't know. So
Exactly, type
I
thing. So
mean,
I think money does increase like, you know, men's capacity
to
to cheat
cheat,
and the
Yeah,
yeah,
kind of babes that.
definitely
So even
the
when people
yes,
cheat
always say,
way.
yes.
"Oh yeah, said we a broke nigga," da 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 da. I mean, it's good to be an understanding girlfriend. Yes, I don't endorse it, but like it's good to do it. But just know that
Any,
that one is not going to stop
is
anything,
that going to stop
because
anything?
men too, when they level up, they also try to level up the kind of babes that they
Yeah,
Yeah.
have access to and stuff. And they do love bad bitches. So I
I
don't
one
judge anybody
hundred.
doing BBL, doing this, wearing makeup Monday to Friday,
Actually
because it's
have
selling.
like a friend that's always like, I'm looking for bad bitches. I'm looking for bad bitches. Where are the bad
Steady,
bitches? Where are the bad bitches? Where the bunnies?
steady.
I'm like, this
Bad
guy.
bitches.
No, bodies, the body lifestyle can never end, though. I
Can
mean,
Ooh.
never.
it can never,
We met it
end.
here.
And to
Yeah,
be
so like
We
honest,
met it
everybody
here.
has so many options. I
yeah,
don't know
and
why
to be
you
honest,
would
I feel like
really.
social media has definitely even made it easier to
Mhm.
access. Like you can cross borders in
Just like that.
seconds and stuff. I mean, even me, so I always say like, bro, if I was a man, because there are 5 men on this planet, okay,
But-
cool, but
They-
babes,
as a
babes.
babe, if I see another babe
Do you
Variety.
understand?
attractive,
Do you know,
I'm like, wow.
I literally
What do you
follow
want a man to do?
babes because they are fine. There's certain
You-
babes I follow just because they
They are-
look good.
I'm telling you.
Now imagine being a man. If me too, if I had the money, I'll say, girl,
The-
just collect this money. Come and sit down beside me. Come and sit down on my lap.
just be there.
Just be there. Like,
No-
Actually,
no
I have a
strings
friend that
attached.
just wants babes around him. He wouldn't sleep with you. He just wants you to
Nothing.
be
Let us have a
around.
nice
Just
time.
be
Have you
there.
eaten?
Let him just
Yeah.
see you happy. That's all. So I don't think he will come and tell me that kind of person is cheating on his wife.
Is he?
is that cheating?
Like,
I mean, if she doesn't know that he's flying babes and he's feeding them, you have you eating, even if he's not sleeping with them and stuff. I feel like cheating is not also just
well, yeah, it's subjective. But
in the.
I mean,
Sorry.
What's happening tonight? It's birthday turn up.
No, oh yeah, there is voices. So you know when when the number is looking hella, you used to be blocked. You used to be blocked. So when you're seeing the number is not saved, that I remember this number from when I blocked you that time. Your plan has
how
failed.
did you unblock yourself?
As in, that's how bitches will be like, oh, he texted me, but I thought you blocked him. How did he text you?
As in,
But yeah, suspicious. Anyway, back to what we're saying.
Yeah.
Bitches.
bad bitches.
Bad bitches. I would say I get it, Sha, but to be honest, cheating is a choice.
Mhm.
And I actually, what's the word? Is it implore? Yes, people to have the conversations, but at the same time, easier said than done. And I always say, but I think that people should try. But a lot of people, especially in Nigeria, I actually know people in open relationships and marriages, but they just don't tell people.
Yeah.
Especially when they're in a certain like strata in society because of all the talk.
Mm.
If their parents here, another one.
Exactly.
I mean, there's so many marriages of convenience here. You have people who even do the sexuality
Reality,
thing
yeah.
where one is lesbian, the guy is gay, then they just
exactly.
use it so that everybody will shut up. Then they do, what they do under covers.
Yeah.
So stressful.
And at the end of the
You
day,
get
like
me?
I as much as I wish that everybody could just be like open and just like,
It's
understandable.
understandable.
It's
that's the
understandable,
thing.
yeah.
I definitely understand. Like you
understandable.
do what you need to do to, protect yourself, but limit the lying because sometimes it's
Lying.
easier said than done to be like, oh, always be honest, always tell a person. But
Yeah.
the thing about sexual expression and your sexual nature is you can never suppress no
Nope.
matter what. It
It's
will
going to
always
come out.
manifest
You
somehow.
had me at that lying part.
But yeah, you need to minimize the harm because lying and cheating can destroy people.
I think with me, yeah, is you could go out and like be with a psycho and not know this person is a psycho, and then you're ending it with this person and bringing drama back to you, your partner that has no idea, no business being in that, and somebody's stalking her one day, somebody's poisoning her, she's in the hospital. I read somewhere one time on Instagram, I think the guy was cheating with some babe, some gang babe, and then he broke things off with her, and she
came after his wife.
stalked his wife when she went to pick the kids and shot all of them. So I'm wondering why you would want to do that to your whole family.
No,
Like, what's the point? If the wife had known, when you break it off with her, she'll know how to, secure her kids, secure herself, be a little more cautious, other than just leaving her there defenseless and
because you want
she's
to be
dead with the
selfish.
kids.
Nah, that's
Well, when
crazy.
the thing about love and emotions and stuff, like you see, there's lots of crimes of passion.
I'm telling you.
You never know where love, sex, relationship,
where it will go.
emotional higaga
I'm
can
telling
take
you.
you.
And you don't
You
know
can
anybody's
think,
trigger.
you can think that you're the most level-headed person, and then I mean, we've seen the baddest bitches being
You get
heartbroken.
me?
Bitches that they've been flying out all over the world, and they're there crying in the most expensive hotel, cursing on Instagram, writing a pistol, like.
As in,
Breakfast no they respect anybody, and unfortunately, because a lot of people just don't have good emotional regulation, they will cause calamity in some way. I always say like
Everywhere will just scatter.
streets are just lucky I'm not messy. Because if
I
I
mean-
I would rather die than come to somebody as a woman. But it's like, have you ever just been
I'm coming
wait.
to you as a woman.
no, I come to you as a woman.
I
So that's
never
a
been.
thing.
It's a whole
Now,
thing.
Didi says it a lot. This is like, I'm coming to
I
you
come
as
to you
a
as a
woman.
woman, like, bro, like
Don't come
you've
to
never
me.
just been chilling, and it's like, this nigga from last week or some next thing, Bella Ninja, boom,
Mm.
pre-wedding shoot, and you're just like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
but it's
Yes,
like,
yes.
heaven
I
will
mean,
fall
stuff
for me
like
to just,
come to
be
you as
that
a
person
woman,
that
yeah.
will attract mess to myself. But the lies on the streets are just like too much. Like, it's so funny how I've discovered somebody was married on the way to our dates. Like, we're already
I
in the car.
mean,
And then it was
I
because
mean,
what were we talking about? We're talking about money and everything. I was like, I beg you, you don't need money. She's like, don't say that. Like, I have responsibilities. I have 2 kids. I was like,
Yeah.
you
uh,
have what?
Hey, I
No.
did that recently
Streets
though.
rough.
I did
I
that.
mean, me too, I was shocked that you have kids. So at this point,
but
You see,
funny,
I did,
he
but I
posts
post
them
them a lot.
kids.
I don't know why.
I think sometimes like there are two things. There's a certain type of I won't even call it like denial. I feel like there's a certain type of backgrounding that you do, right? When some people come at you with a certain kind of energy, your mind will never, you will just see, like there was this guy that was on it, and he used to post 2 kids a lot. I just, oh, his niece and nephew.
Yeah.
Those were his full blown kids,
I
and it's so
mean,
funny because I remember like one day we were hanging, and we're supposed to be talking about business. Up to now, I hate the fool because I hate when people come at
It's
me
a
with,
fool.
oh, it knows a fool. Don't come
Oh,
at me with, oh, it's business or it's this or it's that, and then you're now trying to
oh yes.
exactly. And men
Yes.
do that a lot. Anything to
Eh,
access you,
yeah.
they'll say, yes, I
Ah,
can do it. And it's like, please just calm
bruh.
down. Anyway, long story short, I don't know how this human being thought that tickling me was the way to get me to relax. Next thing you know, his hand just went like, he just held my stomach like I just saw a ring here. The way the wall just started spinning, I was just like, what the actual fuck? Then you know how it's just like I can't remember what that effect is called when you see something and then everything starts clicking. Next thing you know, his phone is ringing. I'm seeing Wi-Fi is pressing it, disclosure. Oh, thank
Wow.
you.
Nice, nice.
It's me you
nice.
want them to destroy with
Wow.
acid. Good night and God
I've
bless.
actually had someone tell me I'm married, but not seriously.
Ah,
You know, see, oh my God, you know
My
that
marriage is not so serious.
you know, see that TikTok that girl did of, she say women are married, then men, and they're going like this. There's always one story, and
I'm
it's
telling
that
you.
she's the one that likes me.
Oh,
My mother
man.
took yam to a village. She impregnated. Yeah, we have an
Talk
understanding.
on
Yeah.
talk on
That's no,
talk.
My wife
Ah,
beats me.
that's the
I mean,
that wife
that's
beats
the
me on is just
standard.
extreme. Sure.
That's the standard. I mean, I don't want to like downplay what people are going through in their home because
yeah,
people
but
do be seeing hell. And one thing I appreciate about my generation is people are getting divorced almost as fast as they're getting
As
married. They're
in,
entering, they're
like,
like,
okay,
peace out. I'm gone, literally. So it's good that people are doing that. But at the same time, it also makes marriage seem scary
yeah.
because you find that there are not a lot of people who like, why does marriage have to change you? Like, yes, being in a union there's certain,
I think it should improve you.
exactly.
Mhm.
There's certain
You
things in your
you
life.
cannot be the same person.
Exactly. As long as it's a big move regardless. And
Yeah.
but you know how they say like the person you marry can elevate your life
Or destroy it.
just destroy
Yeah,
it.
I
So
feel like
I understand like, certain types of changes, but almost everyone makes it feel like they make themselves seem like they're miserable.
Yeah.
marriages,
Basically,
a
people are
lot of
not ready
marriage.
to put in the work.
One, two, a lot of marriages don't work because people don't let their spouse be themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
like
Mhm.
you're married to a mad person, for example,
Mhm.
but she has to pretend to be the
sweetest.
sweetest wife, blah, blah, but she's mad. If you don't let her be mad, she'll be mad to you.
Yeah.
And while in the marriage, you say, "Oh no, she's not a marriage wife material," but you do not allow her be herself.
Exactly. But
Likewise, the guy too. You don't
then
let him be.
sometimes I feel like a lot of issues also come from people pretending
Exactly.
just to be chosen. So you have gone to portray
Pick
yourself
me.
as Sister SU
That's pick me
or
syndrome.
all of that stuff. You've done all of
crazy.
that. You didn't let them know,
Who
your
you
sexual preferences,
are.
your true sexual nature, what you like,
Exactly, what you
etc.
don't like.
You're just trying to fit into, okay, yeah, choose me, pick me, love me, all of that. And it's not only women that do it.
Yeah,
Men do it as
Yeah,
well.
men do it too.
But
Men
a
is
lot of people
even
is
worse. with
when they
men.
now marry, then you now see
see
their
the
true
real,
color and
yeah.
exactly.
And
So you
then
go see the real
hell.
me type thing, and it just makes it seem really scary because no one wants to make that like life changing decision, and then you find out that
You
you've
made a wrong
mistake
Made a
and
wrong
decision.
stuff.
decision,
But like
Yeah.
I said, thankfully, a lot of people these days, when they enter and they feel like it's not working,
They're out.
although
Yeah.
people keep saying, "Oh, our generation, we don't want to put in the work," and "Oh, marriage is hard," and you think it's la la la,
Excuse
and
me.
I think there's a balance for sure. It's like,
Yeah.
what kind of work are you putting in? Putting in the work is not staying through like long-standing suffering, or all of a sudden this person is touching you once every 6 weeks and all
I'm
of that
sorry,
stuff.
what?
I mean, there are people who are just not fucking at all, and they're in their marriages,
Won't be
and it's
there.
not
once
even.
once you
Won't
start
be me.
disliking someone, you won't be attracted
I
to this
think that's
person.
number one. Marry someone that you actually like.
Yeah.
People don't be
Yeah.
marrying people
People
that
that
they
they
like.
like,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're just ticking boxes, and
Yeah, and
that's
then-
that's hella scary.
Ugh.
But sometimes to compatibility issues, and I guess a lack of willingness to work on things, or also just even communicating as well.
Exactly.
Some people just don't know who's like. It's like, how do you secretly like BDSM and your partner doesn't know?
it.
And that huge thing is even porn. I'm definitely going to do a whole porn episode. I feel like that's a big thing where many people they expect that when they have partners or their relationships that their partners will stop watching porn.
Why?
And there are people who have broken up or left people because
Yeah,
They're
oh,
I
he
watching
know.
didn't touch me,
porn.
then boom, you enter the sitting room, he's masturbating, watching porn, then you feel like he's cheating or you feel slighted. And I can see how obviously
Okay,
that would
well,
make
yeah,
you
if he's
that will
not
make you
touching her, of
that will
course,
make you
yeah.
feel some type of way and
But
stuff.
I
Although
mean, if he's
sometimes
just
some
watching
people
porn
discover that
innocently.
because their sexuality differences as well. Somebody's
Exactly.
lying about who they are and
I
Mhm.
feel
stuff.
like, why don't you check what he or she is watching on the
But
phone?
to be honest, it's not even there's that, but it's not just that because like women watch gay porn too and stuff. In fact, women, so that could be also a symptom because some men actually are actually gay, and then obviously they're not forthcoming with like who they are and stuff. So I guess at the end of the day, it's all about finding that balance and really just actually trying to get to know the person that you're
Yeah,
ending
communication.
up with
Yeah,
because
communication.
but even with communication, like I think we say communication a lot, but coming forth with your vulnerability and actually trying to show up
Yeah,
as who
it's a
you
lot.
are.
All right,
But
Steven.
some people are actually also struggling to accept who they are within themselves.
Exactly.
So if they've not done that, it's like, how do I
How do
tell
I-
you that
yeah.
this is what I like and this is what I'm into? So yeah, it's like it's pretty loaded, and it's nice that you guys have found that in each other, and even with the madness, you find ways to like navigate that
Yeah.
and stuff. But I mean, the thing about intense like connections like this, obviously, when it's mad, it's mad. I mean, when it's down or more, it's
Sis.
tough,
it's
but
normal.
but
Yeah.
I think that it makes it worth it. Sorry, were we on time? 46. Okay, we can be rounding up now. All right. So
6 minutes.
sorry.
That was nice.
Yeah. So can you give us tip of the week? So for anyone who is trying to navigate like an open relationship or an open
Yeah.
marriage, what would you say is a tip? So two different tips from both of you.
For me, I would say be sure that's what you want because
It's not easy.
I think it's worse than like a closed committed marriage. It's a lot. So
Yeah, no, it's
be
definitely a lot of
sure that's what you want. And be sure the other person is emotionally stable and intelligent. So you don't have, let's say, issues you can't come back from, basically.
Because if you can't explain your emotions, that's
You
a
go
dead
explain
end.
tire.
You
No
can explain
evidence.
And also, don't use being open as an excuse.
Yeah.
Also, I open now, blah blah blah. Then all of a sudden, you're just like, I don't think this is working out. Then why was it open in the first place? If it's something you can do, it will be normal or true.
Yeah.
The idea of, let's just say, closing it will not come. You'll be like, okay, maybe now I should just see less people. Maybe now I should just take a break.
Yeah.
Let him know I got him. Let her know I got her.
Yeah.
But if you say, okay, today, no, I'm not finished today. Let's close it. You were not supposed to be
Yeah,
open in the
open.
first place.
That makes sense. Yeah, because running to close things is almost like trying to put a band-aid on, something that,
Yeah.
or you're probably not even. I wouldn't even say it's not even being open. It's just running away from the discomfort or the uncomfortable feelings. People think
Exactly.
being open is easy
It's not easy.
until
You
you
are
see your
open.
person packing bag to go and sleep with another man, and then you
then-
know.
And
Then, yeah, no, come back. But
Where
it's
you
like,
going?
nah, sorry.
But the
you
funny
have to-
thing is, I think with us, if you feel like, yeah, she's going and I don't want you to go anymore.
Yeah, we
I
do
don't
that.
want
We
you
do
to go
that
anymore.
a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going today. I'm not feeling it now. It's not hey, don't go.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
like,
I'm not feeling it
yeah,
now. What
yeah.
do you
So,
want to do about it?
Yeah,
That time.
exactly. And I love that. That's literally what it's all about. And I also tell people as well, is really when they say it's about communication. I don't think I ever want to end up with someone who is like a hard no.
no,
Like
No.
absolutely,
no.
I'm even afraid to tell you. Oh, by the way, I was feeling this person. You guys, cause even me and I found, oh yes, you can have kiniko. I feel like there's some days when you be like, and I'm like, no,
Exactly.
as in,
Like, no.
I need you now.
What?
I want you to cuddle
Okay,
me
let me tell you
tonight.
something that happened one day. We were in the club together, and then I left with some babes to another club.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, fine, I'm going home. When I go to the other club, she was there. Let's go. Okay, peace.
Fair and fair enough.
That's
Like
fine.
everything should be open for discussion. And I think that if you actually love and care about your partner, there's sometimes when you keep your whims and your
Yeah,
desires
exactly.
to keep to maintain your connection. It's not every day. And obviously it's not because you said,
I mean,
oh, because I say you open them Monday,
yeah,
Tuesday,
Tuesday,
Wednesday,
No,
Friday,
Wednesday.
again,
I
Aisha,
mean,
Chioma, like let's calm down. It's just
uh,
I feel like, and I always say that everybody has a sexual self-actualization.
yeah.
And there's certain things sexually that you would explore and discover on your own.
Mm-hmm.
And there's certain things you will do on your own, and there's certain things you guys will do
Together.
together.
exactly.
And that's
Like,
how
we're still growing.
yeah, you're learning and at some point in time, both of you can be like, you know what, we don't try.
You get me?
Everybody rest. It's
As
just us
in-
right now, and and that's okay. Like, give yourself the gift of
Exactly.
changing your mind, but
Legit.
allow yourself to even explore, being open and
Knowing
stuff. So
myself, I
yeah,
don't think I'll be able to do this forever, to be honest. But for now,
yeah,
we're
be
enjoying
enjoying
it.
it.
Huh?
What's huh?
Huh?
She's saying
See,
that one now for your own pocket.
that's the best part.
Huh?
Like, when you're tired of it, if you're not tired,
Continue.
continue.
I love that. Thank you guys so much for coming on the podcast.
You're
This
welcome.
was
Thank you for
fun.
having us.
This was. You guys are so cringe. Please get the out of here. So where can we find you on socials?
Instagram at the placemate. Where else?
Twitter,
Snapchat.
Snapchat is haram. Anytime
What's haram?
haram means forbidden or bad or
Oh yeah,
Haram
you were going
season.
to.
yeah, that's what haram means.
Haram season.
Guy.
I'm
Guy.
part of it.
Guy.
Yeah.
Did you come up with that? Was that a thing?
No, it's a thing now. Like haram is like forbidden. Halal means like
Oh,
allowed.
oh,
So like it's
okay.
the opposites. Yeah.
It's haram season.
Huh.
Haram
Okay.
season, scrubby
Please.
season.
Haram season.
Guy.
We have name for it now.
Guy. I don't know. My
Okay.
social media is very dead to me.
It's very okay. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's
Take
fine.
close space.
At the placement on Instagram.
Okay, so
That's
yeah,
it.
if you want to
and
access
TikTok as
her
well.
on TikTok as well,
Yeah,
so
at the
yeah, at the
placement.
placement.
Yeah.
And then you can follow me at Hausa Chocolate. Follow the podcast at Spit or Swallow Pod. Find us on YouTube at Spit or Swallow Pod. Or Spit or Swallow Podcast. Jesus.
That's almost like a tongue twister.
I swear. TikTok as well, Spit or Swallow Pod. Twitter is SOS Pod Official. Thank you guys so much for joining us. See you same time next week. Bye.
Yay.
That was fun.
It was.
That was